the first step that I took to start my boutique was not what you think it would normally be, just like me. So I want to tell you about that. And I also want to let you know that I've kept the doors to Six Figure Blueprint open until tomorrow night, which I'm excited about. So if you're watching the replay, I'd love for you to say hi. Stay on with me here. I'm going to tell you what the thing I did was that started my boutique that a friend reminded me of the other day. And I was like, I have to tell you guys about this because it's going to make you feel really good. Okay. So if you're joining me, say hi. I'd love to see who's here on Happy Sunday. I thought it was appropriate also to come on since it's Retail Church Day. I don't know. So I am going to introduce myself. I'm Emily Benson. I'm the Forbes and InStyle featured founder of Stylish and Successful, which is my coaching and consulting business for women who have boutiques, want to open boutiques, or direct selling businesses who desire to make more money, have more fun, and share more of their light and style with the world. So, hey Karina, hi Sammy. I am going to just quickly share this inside my Facebook group, the Fashion Truck Tribe. If you're not in the Fashion Truck Tribe, I would love for you to join. We have a great group and we have all this new content that's going in there that we're just sharing and people are loving it. So I'd love to have you over there. Hi Tina, hi Melanie. Hey guys, so good to see you. Who else? Oh, hey Wendy, good to see you. All right, so we've shared that over. Now, I'm gonna tell you what the heck I did to start my business, okay? So it was 2011, and actually this is the anniversary. So this is a 7-year anniversary to me getting laid off. And you haven't heard my laid off from my corporate fashion job. That's kind of a story for another day. It's kind of a sad story. But the universe kicked me out of my corporate job swiftly. And I knew I was meant to start the fashion truck anyway. I had all of my business plans basically finished. I had been sketching in meetings for months and months. I had really told the universe in a really big way that this was my next step. And so to do that, to do what I needed to do to actually start it, and give me some hearts if you can understand this. Like, you want to start your boutique. You know that this is like what's next for you, or you want to go bigger with your boutique, right? But you're hesitant. And I get this question a lot. Like, Emily, what did you do? Someone just posted this the other day. Emily, what did you do that like actually got you like over the edge? How did you really like just get started? Okay. And so I wanted to tell this story because tonight is the Golden Globes. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. So you felt like this, right? You felt like, oh, I just want to like, what is stopping me? Like, what do I need to do first, right? So there's the emotional piece of it, and then there's the logical piece of it of like, what do I actually do? And so my friend emailed me, we have a group text, and she said to me, Emily, the Golden Globes are this weekend. Are you going to live tweet them? And I immediately had this flashback. And the flashback was to me starting my boutique. And so I got laid off on, I believe it was January 9th. So this actually might be, we're very close here to my 7-year anniversary of getting laid off. And the weekend after I got laid off, we went on a girls trip weekend. So many angry faces for me getting laid off, maybe. We went on a girls trip to ski. Now, I don't ski. I just went for like, to hang out in the hot tub, basically, and like have some cocktails. So we went on this girls' weekend. We're up at this ski resort, and we had the Monday off after the Golden Globes. And so we're up there, and it's Sunday night. I'm laying in bed. We're all watching the Golden Globes together. And I had said to the girls, like, they knew I was thinking about the fashion truck, right? Of course, my friends knew everything. And I was like, I just don't even know what to do. I was like, I think I'm going to open a Twitter account. This is literally like, because this is when Twitter was like starting to get big, right? It's 2011, January. And I was like, I think I'm going to open a Twitter account. So I went on Twitter and I opened a Twitter account, the Fashion Truck. And literally all I did that night was I started live tweeting fashion tips about the Golden Globes, or like funny things that happened, like just me being silly, right? And looking back, that was the very, very, very first action step I took to start my boutique, was opening that Twitter account and starting to live tweet the Golden Globes, which you guys had nothing to do with my business, right? Like, hello, I wasn't like strategic. I wasn't thinking really hard about what to do. You know, so often I see you guys getting so caught up in, well, what's first? And Emily, should I do this? Should I do that? And like, you're getting really caught up in your heads. And like, I don't know why. Maybe it was the cocktails. I just didn't get caught up in it. I was just like, I'm going to be silly. And like, you know, I'm going to open this Twitter account. I'm going to be goofy and just start commenting. Okay. That was my first step to opening the fashion truck. Not what you expect, right? Like 100%. And so my point in all this is that sometimes you don't need a strategy. Sometimes you don't need someone to tell you what to do. Sometimes you literally just need to like move yourself a little bit forward in the step of what you really want. And I knew if I wanted to have this fashion truck, I was like, well, I'll need the Twitter account, right? So I'll just get the Twitter and I'll just joke around and do this, right? Well, one thing led to another. And within 3 months, I had a business plan. I had a business partner. I had money in the bank. All my funding was up. And 3 months after that, I had a truck on the road. Like literally 6 months from me live tweeting, 5 months, 5 months after I started live tweeting the Golden Globes, I had a fashion truck on the road. Okay, so let's stop overthinking. Let's stop thinking we have to have this like crazy strategy. For you guys that are wanting to start, like you just have to start. Okay, it can maybe just be opening a Facebook account. You don't have to even tell anyone. I didn't even tell anyone about this Twitter, right? I just did it. So that memory is so strong on my mind. And I feel like looking back, you know, now I teach everyone strategy and mindset and all this stuff. And I just didn't even like know any of that stuff. I was just like a girl who got laid off who opened a Twitter account. 6 months later, I had a business. You know, 9 months after that, I was on the second page of the Boston Herald. 6 months after that, I was in Lucky Magazine. A few months after that, I was in InStyle, right? A year later, I'm in Forbes. Like, boom, 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 boom. Things happen fast when you are aligned. Things happen fast when you take action. And so this is why, like, kind of as the anniversary of me getting laid off, I've decided to keep the doors to Six Figure Blueprint open for another day. They were supposed to close Friday night. We had some people trickle in yesterday. I didn't really announce it, but I'm going to keep them open until tomorrow night. And why? Because if you were on the fence about Six Figure Blueprint, if you've taken some of those actions and you're like, you're in your business, right? You're like 6 months in, you're a year in, you're a couple years in, and you're just like, I really need to get that push to the next level. I really need to get that person who's going to tell me what to do and also cheer me on. I want to welcome you into the program, okay? It's 3 months with me. I have a few spaces left. I have 2 spaces left to actually have one-on-one calls with me, which I've never done before, but I'm excited about. So that's the VIP option. And if you have questions, I want to answer them. So if you're watching the replay or if you're watching live and you have questions about the program, please don't hesitate to ask them. You can either do it in the comments right now or after I go off live. Or you can always send me questions at hello@stylishandsuccessful.com and we get right back to you. And yeah, I don't want you to let 2018 go by thinking like I didn't do anything for my business. I didn't take it to the next level like I really wanted to. Like this year, 2018 is a magical freaking astrological year. Like big, big, big things are happening and they can happen for you. But you also have free will, right? So you've got to also show up a little bit. You've also got to take that step, you know, open the Twitter account and start live tweeting the Golden Globes. Like, what was I doing? You guys, like, so not serious, right? So that's my quick story. We're going to get back on the road today. We're headed down to Miami. And I hope to see you either in Six Figure Blueprint or on my book tour. I can't wait. We have so many people coming to the book tour events. You get to see me live and in person. So exciting. I'll talk about that later. But yeah, Six Figure Blueprint is still open. I'm going to leave it open. This is the only time I've planned to open it this entire year. So if you are really on the fence, I really want to help you get over that fence. And I really want to help you come into the program. I've got lots of payment options. And honestly, like, I'm not opening this back up till 2019. So I just don't want you to wait. And I know how sometimes, I mean, I was on the fence with the first coaching program I signed up for in 2015. And I know that signing up for that program completely changed my life. It's the reason I'm here now. And I signed up like the night before the first call, like the night before it started. And we have our first group coaching call on Tuesday. So I'm going to ceremoniously leave it open until tomorrow night. So if you want to sign up the day before our first call, you have that ability. And, you know, I'm excited. This is going to be the only time you have access to me at all this year. All my other programs are self-study programs. So you don't really have to get to talk to me. And I know so many of you want that access. So I'm offering it here now. Six Figure Blueprint is only for the people who have already started the business. Yeah, I mean, what I've done is I've actually created the boot camp, the Boutique Basics boot camp, and that is sort of the lead-in to Six Figure Blueprint. You can totally take Six Figure Blueprint if you haven't started a business. But I've had feedback from people that they say they wish they had something more basic before. Not to say that it won't help you, but I always suggest someone take the basics course and then level up to the Six Figure Blueprint. And the basics course is really, really basic. Six Figure Blueprint, you're going to get Facebook ads training. You're going to get a lot of marketing training, a lot of mindset training. We're going to go into your cash flow. We're going to go into inventory management. It's a really in-depth program. So if you don't have a background in retail and you have started a boutique, it's a really, really good course, because you're really going to get that in-depth stuff. So that's a great question. Does anyone else have any questions? If you do, and you're watching the replay, I'll wait a minute here because I know there's a lag. But for sure, oh, good, Karina. Yeah, the basics is an awesome course. And the basics is literally like how to register as a sole proprietor in LLC. It's like how to create your assortment. It's how to price things. It's like very basic. So yeah, I would say Six Figure Blueprint is much more like, let's go make you $10,000 months. Let's make you $20,000 months. Let's make you $30,000 months, really, if that's the direction you're headed. So yeah, Boutique Basics Bootcamp is much more for like, let's make you $300 this month. Let's get your business set up. You know, it's definitely a different vibe. So good. I'm excited. So yeah, feel free to send us an email. I don't answer personal messages, and we can't check the Facebook messages here as much. You're going to get a bounce back that says, please send us an email. We like all our communication to go through email because Holly can help me out with that, because we've got a lot going on in this business. So awesome. Okay, so you might see me live tweeting or Instagram storying the Golden Globes tonight, as my friends have requested. But yeah, that was the first thing that started my business. And so I wanted to show you that it doesn't have to be hard to start. You just have to take that first step, right? So for me, that was live tweeting the Golden Globes. So random, so silly, but so Emily. And yeah, if you have questions about Six Figure Blueprint, let us know. We have 2 more spots left in the VIP where you get one-on-one calls with me each month, and you get a separate VIP Facebook group where you have more office hours, a lot more interaction with me. And then we have the awesome basic course that we have really low payment installments for. So lots and lots of options for you. So I hope to see you inside the doors. If you have questions, feel free to let us know, even if they feel like silly questions. They're not silly. I'm so glad I joined. I came on here today. I'm going to be back on more. We're getting into the swing of things in 2018. You'll see more YouTube videos from me. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'm doing a lot of Instagram stories. So fun to follow along with my travels. And yeah, we've got lots in store this year. A new book launch coming out in the fall. So much going on. Stay tuned. And I can't wait to work with you if and when we get to work together. So here's to making lots of friends and making lots of money. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.